Hey, welcome back to Cubic Odyssey. So, I said that I would probably have an update on that ship that I was going to build, and I do. So, as you can see, I'm out here at the space station. There's our dealers over there. There's the sun, Bardwell 1, our little warp gate. There's a ship that we can purchase over there, which is the Ultraviolet Intruder. But I've only got 4,500 credits, and that thing is about, I think, around 16,000. Oh, 14,800. But it is an interceptor. Whereas my little ship right here, it's still called Micro because I used all the parts from that ship and the second ship. Uh, well, I used all the parts from the Micro and I borrowed some parts from the other ship in order to make this. And this I am affectionately calling the manta because it's kind of got the wings like a manta ray and also the little tail there. Um, I've made a few upgrades to it. So it currently has the Mark II shields, cargo, and laser gun. I don't have the Mark II engines yet because I still need some parts in order to build those. Um, but yeah, that is my little ship. Uh, I recently built myself a tier 6 extractor and loaded it up with mods and also my assault rifle. I put a mod on that. If we go and we take a look inside the ship, I put a couple of lights up there. I have a refinery right here in my ship. So when I go running off to other worlds to get a whole bunch of stuff and everything, I don't have to run all the way back to my base over there at Bardwell 1 in order to smelt a lot of the stuff. I can just come up here to my ship, throw it in there, and smelt all I want. Uh, so this is the cargo space. My cargo space before ended about here. So I had this for cargo. I now have this for cargo. Uh, there is Mark III cargo and also all of these pieces here. Yeah, so the engine, the laser gun, the cargo, and the shield. Um, but I can't upgrade to that yet because, again, I need to go out and get parts. Uh, my little dealer right here and also his store, I've cleaned them out of logic boards. And also the dealer on Bardwell 1. So I need to go to a couple other systems and just buy up a whole bunch of logic boards. As much as I would love to get that ship right there, it's just a little out of my price range at the moment. It's kind of a weird looking thing. Uh, these pieces on the sides out here, the chair is way back here. Like, how are you supposed to see anything coming at you if you got all this in your way? Uh, Notice it's got some landing struts on it. Now we can go in here and actually take a look at this thing. So there's the chair. There's the view from the chair. Really not much. Thankfully, you can go either first or third person, and when I'm flying, I go third person so that I can actually see. But then over here, you've got this area where you could put some refiners and some other stuff. And it has 25 cargo space. So I actually have more cargo space over in my little ship there than this thing has. So, yeah. that's that's about all I got for right now. I am going to do one or two videos on some of the stuff that I've been finding out as I play the game. Little tips and stuff like that. Because currently I'm sitting at, I think, almost 38 hours in the game. And I've visited a couple of systems, found a couple of things. Uh, Certain planets are really good for certain resources if you want them. And just getting back and forth. Um, on Bardwell 1, I have made myself a planetary teleport. So it's sitting just outside my base. Why don't we just go over there and check it out? Uh, yeah, so there's Bardwell 3 over there, which has got tier 4 and tier 5 uh, resources. And the availability of the tier 5, which are the gemstones, on that planet is okay as long as you're willing to dig really, really deep. Because the gemstones, you've got to go down to the lava layer on planets in order to get to them. So I found a couple of planets. I found one that was really, really good for gems, and you barely had to go below the surface. So that is going to be in my little tips video. So here we are back home. Walk out onto the tail here and see my engines running. So those two little lights on the ends there that the guns are mounted on act as kind of trailers. And then you can see when I get going, the engines shoot back. I kind of like that little ship. I may make some changes to it. I haven't quite decided, really. But eventually I may get around to it. I've started closing my door on my base because I've got so many resources downstairs that pirates have been coming around and visiting me because they want to raid my base. So some of these workstations, later on, if I wanted to, if I expanded the storage inside my ship, or you know, buy the next ship up or whatever, get something bigger with a lot more storage in it, I could take these workstations and actually put them on my ship, and we could be mobile. There wouldn't be any coming back to this base at all because I would pretty much have everything on that ship. Right now, I had to upgrade this chest to a titanium because of how many ingots I've got in there, and then I had to start storing them in another chest because there's just so many of them. And then power cells, gear fuel cells. I've got so many of them. Level 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then down here, I've got 30 of the level 4s, 11 level 5s, a 3 right there, and we've got a 1 down here, which actually I'm going to dump there. Now let's dump off the 3 as well. I mean, I've got, 41 of them available to me there. So I may as well. Tier 5 suit, scanner, jetpack. My backpack is still tier 3 though. But yeah, it's got some decent storage on it. I'm not complaining. I kind of like the amount of storage it's got. I've got a whole bunch of glass on me. All right, dump that there. I do have an Interceptor class shield Mark II and a Titan class cargo Mark II. I got that cargo from the smuggler up on the space station for a really sweet deal, only to find out that I cannot put that into my ship. I really wanted to, but it won't let me. And the Mark II, I believe, has 90 capacity on it. Let's see. Go over here to cargo, and that's where our Titan stuff is. Again, guys, need to clean this up. Because if you go to Titan, it's all fighter class stuff, and cargo is Titan. We're missing one here. So the Titan Cargo Mark II, yeah, 90 slots. Double what I've got right now, which would be awesome, because then if I make that, then it opens up the Mark III, and if I make the Mark III, it opens up maybe a Mark IV, hopefully, which would give me just insane amounts of storage on my ship. So we've got 3 Verum refiners left here. There were 5. One of them is over on Bardwell 2 at the temple up there. I may just bring that one back here because I have found other places with even better resources. So, and they are higher level planets. This is like a level 1 planet. I've got other places I can go. So if we go up here to discoveries and we go planets, these are all the planets that I have visited. So that top left one just behind my camera here is Bardwell 1. Nexus 1, I have no idea where that is, but it's a level 30 planet with tier 1 and tier 5 resources on it. I think that was the planet that was in the demo. So for some reason it's counting that one. But all these planets I've been to. The Grace system is where I broke the other night out of jail there with the pirates, and he's currently sitting over on Bardwell 2. I need to bring stuff to him. He's at just beside the temple. So yeah, I need to get the stuff together and bring it over to him. But yeah, so we got glowing diamond on Wapham 2. And then glowing magnetite, radium, sapphire, aluminum, uranium, ruby, gold, sulfur, copper, silicon, uranium. It just goes on and on. So these are the different tiers of resources you can get on a planet. And then this is the special resource that you can get. And yeah, this planet right here, Talaba 1. It's a level 10 to 13 planet. It has glowing quartz. It has tier 1 and tier 5 resources. It is a crystalline planet, and the abundance of tier 5 resources on that planet is insane. If we go down here, we take a look in here. I have 96 gem plates in my storage at the moment. And if we go take a look in here, 30 emeralds, 25 diamonds, 68 sapphires, 72 rubies, and 2 glowing sapphires. And that's after I made 100 of these gem plates. So yeah, I got to that planet and just kind of went away from all the pirate bases, found a hole in the ground and went down inside. Didn't have to go very far, and I was finding huge amounts of all of those gemstones. And I probably spent about an hour underground just running around gathering nothing but gemstones out of there. So if you're looking to make a whole bunch of these gem plates in order to make stuff, like to fix my tier 5 suit, scanner, and jetpack, I need gem plates. And that's the planet that I'm going to be going back to if I need more gem plates. Because in an hour, I picked up roughly 125 of each one of the gems. So, yeah, definitely worth it. Once you have unlocked that system, I recommend going to Talabah 1 and just go nuts. Gather all the gemstones that you can, use your scanner, and, well, you won't have to use your scanner much because there's a lot of them. Once you get just under the surface into a cave, you're going to find tons of them there. And if you do actually manage to mine all the ones that you can see in a cave, hit your scanner, and it will show you some big deposits all around you, just under the surface, like not even very far away, like 4 or 5 blocks down. And yeah, you'll be sitting pretty with all of that. Now it looks like the sun's coming up. Good. Get a better look at my ship. Let's go up here. So that's what she looks like from the bottom. I would show you what it looks like from the top, but difficult to get up there. But I put some glowing blocks on the front and on the top up there to kind of act as headlights. And I do have those ones just underneath my seat there. And yeah, got those ones out on the tips there. But yeah, that's about it for this one. Just gonna keep it short, show off the ship and some of the other stuff. I'm going to keep working on some stuff. I'm probably going to go back to Talabah 1 and get more gemstones. Not going to lie. I mean, you know, if the planet is going to be that generous with them, I'm going to go back. And then there are a couple other planets in here that, you know, I need some of these glowing resources. And I will be going and visiting some of these planets in order to get those, because I'm going to need those for any higher tier items that I'm going to make. But yeah, oh, there's something that I need right there. I need to go to Wapham too. I need glowing diamonds for a couple of things. My buddy over there on Bardwell 2 needs some glowing diamonds, so I need a few more of those. So I will be heading back there to get those, because it's the only planet I can get them on. Unfortunately. I think. Is it? Yeah, as far as I know. Yeah. Yeah, we've got sapphire, diamond, ruby, and then we've got, yep, sapphire there. More ruby there. Not seeing any glowing emeralds. Have not found a planet that has that yet. Well, I'll just have to keep looking. We'll continue the little adventure, get further out into our little universe here, and see what all we can find. We'll continue the story, see where it takes us. So, that's it for now, and I will probably be back on Saturday and hopefully have some more resources and some more information. So until then, I'll catch you later.